So there are tons of iPhones that Apple has made in their lifetime, but there are only a few different iPhones that Apple actually ends up keeping throughout the lifespan of their whole entire device. So what this means is essentially when the iPhone 14 Pros and 14s end up getting discontinued, meaning that the iPhone 15s come out, that doesn't necessarily mean Apple is going to continue selling all the models of the iPhone 14s. They're probably going to end up most likely removing the Pro and the Pro Max models. So typically Apple will keep the cheaper end models. As you can see historically, Apple has kept the iPhone 11, 10R. They kept the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus for a little bit. They kept the 7 and 7 Plus I think too. And more recently they have the iPhone 13s, 13 mini, and the iPhone 12. But right now, Apple, this year in particular, did one of the weirder things that I haven't really seen them do in a long time, and that was actually with removing a price tag of a complete iPhone, which I haven't really seen, like I said, in a long time. So before, you could buy an iPhone on, every price gap between $100 between the iPhone SE2 at the time and kind of the iPhone SE3 up until the most expensive iPhones. But what Apple ended up doing was that they removed that $499 price tag. So that kind of teed up Apple to drop an iPhone SE4 at that price tag, which was cool. But now with the recent rumors, it's looking like Apple is probably not going to be making that iPhone SE4, which honestly is even stranger. I feel like they should have made that iPhone, but that actually puts the iPhone 12 in an even weirder situation. Now you might be asking yourself, well, why is that the case? Well, the reason for that is because if Apple, when Apple drops the iPhone 15, which is probably going to be September of this year, is the iPhone 12 going to drop down at that $499 price tag? Or is Apple going to go ahead and pretty much discontinue the iPhone 12? And on top of that, and if you remember, there are two different iPhones at that, $599 price tag, the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13 mini. So is Apple going to go ahead and discontinue one of those iPhones, or are they going to drop down both iPhones at that cheaper price tag? This is a very interesting spot Apple's in, because not only is the iPhone 12, going to probably get dropped down in price, but it also has the ability of probably being discontinued. And then if that ends up happening, that $499 price gap is probably going to be missing probably forever. I don't know if Apple's ever going to fill that. But I also have a weird time understanding that if Apple ends up dropping the iPhone 12 and the 13 mini down, specifically to that $499 price tag, that is going to be a way better deal than a $429 iPhone SE3. And I don't see Apple moving that price tag anytime soon. So is Apple going to discontinue that iPhone? Are they going to continue to sell that iPhone while the iPhone, where the iPhone 12 and 13 mini are not that much more expensive? It's going to be a very interesting spot, and I'm kind of worried that Apple's going to discontinue that iPhone. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.